Welcome to Relax English Podcast.
Relax, listen, and improve your English.
Someone asked me a question yesterday. Simple question, and I just stood there.
What was the question?
What time is it? That's it. 4 words.
And you froze on that?
In my head, I said the question in my first language first, then translated it, then built the answer in my first language, then translated that back out. By the time I opened my mouth, the guy had already checked his own phone.
Oh, I know this one. That's not slow English. That's a whole detour happening in your head before any words come out.
Exactly. And it happens with everything. Not just hard questions, even easy ones.
I'm Mia.
And I'm Ryan, the guy who took 10 seconds to say, it's 3 o'clock.
Today, we're talking about how to stop translating in your head and actually think in English.
Because I think a lot of people are stuck exactly where I was yesterday, standing there, mentally running back and forth between 2 languages.
If this saves you 10 seconds the next time someone asks you the time, subscribe. Your future self will thank you, and so will strangers on the street.
Very specific, but accurate.
Okay, so that thing you did yesterday. English question, translation detour, English answer.
Please don't replay it.
We call that the translation detour.
Right, because a straight road goes A to B. Question to answer. A detour means you leave the road, go somewhere else first, then come back. Wait, but isn't that just how a brain works? 2 languages, 1 brain? Some crossing over feels normal, doesn't it?
That's fair. It does feel normal. But normal doesn't mean necessary. A detour can become a habit even after the road gets built.
So maybe the road already exists in my head? I just keep driving around it out of habit.
That's actually a really good way to put it.
But here's a real question. Isn't translating actually helpful, though? Doesn't it make sure I don't make mistakes?
That's a fair thing to believe. A lot of learners think the detour is what keeps them safe.
Yeah, that's honestly what I've always assumed.
I get why it feels that way. But think about the detour itself. It doesn't actually check for mistakes. It just adds distance. The mistakes still happen, just slower.
Oh, so I'm not even getting anything for the extra time?
Not really. So today, 2 ways to build a straighter road.
Okay, give me the first one.
First one, attach English words directly to real things, not to their translation.
What does that actually look like?
When you see a cup, don't translate the word for it first. Just look at the cup and think cup. Skip the middle stop completely.
So the object connects straight to the English word, no other language standing in between?
Exactly that. Like a direct flight instead of a flight with a layover. Actually, I have a small story about this. Last year, I kept a dog for a friend for 2 weeks. I never once thought of the word for dog in my own language because I only ever spoke to him in English. By the second week, dog just meant that dog directly.
Wait, did the dog actually understand English, or was that just you?
Just me, honestly. He responded to tone, not words.
Smart dog either way. Give me a real example of how people actually practice this.
I do it every morning. 3 objects, no more. Toothbrush, mirror, window. I just look and think the English word, nothing else.
My neighbor does something similar, actually. She puts small paper labels on things around her kitchen. Spoon, fridge, table.
See? Both of those build a direct flight, a little at a time.
Can we try this right now? Look around, pick 1 object, and just say the English word. No translating.
Okay. Window.
Chair.
See? That was instant. No detour at all.
It actually felt different than when I'm building a sentence.
Ready for the second one?
Go.
Second one, answer small questions before you finish hearing them.
Wait, that sounds impossible. How do I answer before I even hear the question?
Not the whole question. Just guess the shape early. If someone starts with, "What time?" your brain already knows the answer is a time before the sentence even finishes.
That still sounds risky. What if I guess the shape wrong?
Sometimes you do, but here's the thing. A wrong guess corrects itself fast. A slow, perfect translation still arrives late, even when it's right.
Huh. I never thought about it as a trade like that. Fast and sometimes wrong versus slow and always late.
Want to try actually testing it? Ask me something and I'll try to answer as fast as I can, based on the shape.
What did you eat?
Breakfast. Toast, actually. You answered before I even said for breakfast. I didn't even translate that. It just came out.
Okay, that reminds me of something. Last week, a coworker started asking me, "Do you want to grab?" And I just said yes immediately, before I even knew what we were grabbing.
Wait, what were you grabbing?
Lunch. Luckily. Could have gone worse.
See, that's the shape-catching thing. Just a little too enthusiastic.
Let's do a real test. Both moves together, a real conversation right now.
Okay, go.
What's your favorite?
Coffee. No, wait, tea, actually. I switched a while back.
See, even the correction happened in English. No detour, even when you changed your mind.
True. Old me would have translated the correction too.
That's the whole shift. Not perfect English, just no more detour.
Honestly, I think most people focus way too much on grammar rules and not enough on this direct connection thing. That's just my take, though.
I mostly agree, but I'd say grammar still matters, just later. First the direct road, then you smooth it out.
Fair. Road first, paint job later.
3 objects, direct connection, whenever you get a free moment. That's the whole challenge.
Okay, word tour. Let's slow down.
Translation detour. Going through your first language before reaching English. Example. I took the translation detour just to save the time.
Direct flight. Connecting a word straight to English. No other language stopping in between. Example. I built a direct flight for cup this morning. Catch the shape. Starting to answer based on the early part of a question, before it finishes. Example. I caught the shape of the question and answered fast. Tell us one object you'll connect directly to English soon. Just one, in the comments.
Remember the start? Someone asked the time and I basically checked out for 10 seconds.
Translation detour in real life. Ask me the time now. What time is it, Ryan?
No idea, honestly. But I said that in English and fast.
Progress. Real progress.
No detour, at least.
We'll check back in, see how the practice went.
Deal. See you then.